Shopping for new clothes. A story for English learners. Have you ever stood in front of a mirror, hating everything in your wardrobe? Today's story will take you on a hilarious journey through the ups and downs of shopping for new clothes. By the end, you'll not only improve your English but also learn some valuable life lessons about fashion, confidence, and finding your style. Don't forget to subscribe to Story Driven English for more engaging stories that make learning English fun and effortless. Lisa stared at her closet with a look of absolute despair. Shirts, pants, dresses, and sweaters hung sadly from their hangers. But nothing, absolutely nothing seemed right anymore. She had worn the same clothes for years, and now at 25 she felt like her wardrobe belonged to someone else. Entirely. Someone much younger and with questionable taste. "I have nothing to wear," she groaned, falling backward onto her bed. Her roommate, Kate, poked her head into the room. "What's wrong? I could hear you sighing from the kitchen." "Look at this disaster," Lisa said, gesturing dramatically at her open closet. "Everything I own is either from high school or from my college years when I had no money, and even less fashion sense." Kate walked into the room and surveyed the closet. She pulled out a bright orange sweater with a large cartoon pumpkin on the front. "What about this lovely piece?" Kate asked with a smirk. "That was for a Halloween party 3 years ago," Lisa replied, covering her face with a pillow. "I can't believe I still have that." "And this?" Kate held up a pair of jeans with colorful patches sewn across the knees and thighs. "My DIY phase. I thought I was being creative." Kate laughed and sat down next to Lisa on the bed. "I think it's time for a shopping trip. You need a wardrobe refresh." Lisa peeked out from behind the pillow. "But I'm terrible at shopping. I never know what looks good on me, and I always end up buying things I never wear." "That's why I'm coming with you," Kate declared. "I'm your personal stylist for the day." Lisa smiled gratefully. Kate had always had an eye for fashion. She worked at a popular clothing store downtown and always looked put together, even in casual clothes. "Fine," Lisa agreed. "But I have a budget. I can't spend a fortune." "Trust me," Kate said with a wink. "You don't need to spend a lot to look good. It's all about finding the right pieces that work for your body type and style." The next morning, Lisa and Kate set off for the mall. It was a Saturday, and the place was bustling with shoppers. Teenagers hung out in groups, families pushed strollers, and elderly couples walked hand in hand, taking their time to window shop. "Okay, before we start, we need a plan," Kate said as they entered through the main doors. "What kind of clothes do you need?" Lisa thought for a moment. "Well, I need some new work clothes, something professional but not boring, and maybe some casual outfits for weekends. Oh, and definitely some new jeans. Mine are all falling apart." "Perfect," Kate said, clapping her hands together. "Let's start with basics and build from there." Their first stop was a department store that Kate said had reasonable prices and good quality clothes. Lisa followed her friend through the aisles, feeling a bit overwhelmed by the sea of colors and fabrics. "How do you know where to start?" Lisa asked, looking around at the countless racks of clothing. "I always begin with the basics," Kate explained. "A good pair of jeans, some solid colored tops, maybe a versatile dress or two. Then we can add statement pieces later." Kate led Lisa to the jeans section and started pulling different styles off the racks. "Try these," she said, handing Lisa a stack of jeans in different cuts. Skinny, straight leg, and boot cut. Let's see which style you prefer. Lisa disappeared into the fitting room while Kate waited outside. After a few minutes, Lisa called out, "Kate, I think I have a problem." "What's wrong?" Kate asked through the door. "These jeans are all too small. I can't even get them past my thighs." Kate laughed. "That's because American sizing is ridiculous. Try one size up." Lisa tried on the larger size and stepped out of the fitting room. "Better?" Kate circled around her, examining the fit. "Much better. The straight leg looks great on you. How does it feel?" "Actually, really comfortable," Lisa admitted, surprised. "I've been squeezing into too small jeans for years." "That's rule number 1, Kate said. Never buy something that doesn't fit well, no matter how much you like it. Comfort is key." They ended up buying 2 pairs of jeans, one blue and one black, and moved on to the top section. "What colors do you usually wear?" Kate asked. As they browsed through the blouses, Mostly black and gray," Lisa replied. "Safe colors, you know." "Well, today we're going to experiment a little," Kate said with determination. "Your skin tone would look amazing with jewel tones. Emerald, green, sapphire blue, deep purple." Lisa looked doubtful. "I don't know, Kate. I've never worn bright colors to work." "Trust me," Kate insisted, grabbing a rich green blouse from the rack. "Just try it on." In the fitting room, Lisa slipped the green blouse over her head and looked in the mirror. To her surprise, the color made her eyes pop and gave her skin a healthy glow. "Wow," she said quietly. "Let me see," Kate called from outside. Lisa stepped out, and Kate gasped. "See? I told you. That color was made for you." They continued through the store, with Kate suggesting items and Lisa trying them on. Some were immediate no's. A ruffled pink dress that made Lisa look like a walking birthday cake, and a pair of wide-legged pants that were too short and made her look like she was expecting a flood. But there were many more successes. A sleek, navy blazer that could be dressed up or down, a soft white sweater that felt like a cloud, and a patterned wrap dress that accentuated Lisa's waist beautifully. As they moved from store to store, Lisa began to enjoy herself. She started picking out items on her own, sometimes successfully, sometimes not, like the mustard yellow cardigan that Kate firmly vetoed. "You're getting the hang of this," Kate said approvingly when Lisa selected a burgundy leather jacket that fit her perfectly. "I think I am," Lisa agreed, admiring herself in the mirror. "But this jacket is way over my budget." Kate checked the price tag and winced. "Yeah, that's steep. But remember what I said about investment pieces? This is something you'll wear for years. It's worth spending a bit more." Lisa bit her lip, considering. "I do love it. Think of it as cost per wear," Kate explained. "If you wear it 100 times, it's only a fraction of the price each time." Lisa nodded slowly. "That makes sense. Okay, I'll get it." By lunchtime, they were loaded down with shopping bags and decided to take a break at the food court. "I can't believe how much we've bought already," Lisa said, looking at their haul. "But it's all stuff you'll actually wear," Kate pointed out. "No more cartoon pumpkin sweaters." They laughed and dug into their food, burgers and fries, a shopping day tradition. "So what's next on the list?" Lisa asked, munching on a fry. "Shoes," Kate said decisively. "A good outfit needs good shoes." Lisa groaned. "Shoe shopping is the worst. I have such wide feet, nothing ever fits comfortably. That's because you've been shopping at the wrong places, Kate said. There's a store here that specializes in comfortable shoes that still look stylish. My mom has the same problem, and she swears by them. After lunch, they headed to the shoe store Kate had mentioned. The salesperson, an older gentleman with kind eyes, listened carefully as Lisa explained her shoe struggles. I understand completely, he said with a nod. Many people have the same issue. Let me bring you some options that I think will work well. He returned with several boxes and helped Lisa try on different styles. To her amazement, most of them fit comfortably right away. These are incredible, she said, walking around in a pair of sleek black ankle boots. I feel like I'm wearing slippers, but they look professional. That's the beauty of good shoes, the salesperson said with a smile. You should never have to sacrifice comfort for style. Lisa ended up buying the ankle boots, along with a pair of comfortable flats for work and some casual sneakers for weekends. Now I see why people enjoy shopping, Lisa said as they left the store. When things actually fit and look good, it's much more fun. Exactly, Kate agreed. Shopping shouldn't be a chore. Should be about finding clothes that make you feel confident and comfortable. As the afternoon wore on, they ventured into stores Lisa would never have entered on her own. A vintage shop where she found a unique scarf with a pattern of tiny books, perfect for her job as a librarian. A small boutique where the owner helped her find a pair of earrings that complemented her new color palette. In one store, Lisa spotted a mannequin wearing an outfit she loved, a simple striped dress with a denim jacket. I want to try something like that, she told Kate. Kate looked pleased. You're developing your own style, that's great. They found a similar dress, and when Lisa tried it on, she felt a surge of confidence. The dress fit perfectly, skimming over her curves without clinging, and the stripes were slimming. This is definitely coming home with me, Lisa declared. By the end of the day, they were exhausted but satisfied. Lisa had a completely refreshed wardrobe with pieces that could be mixed and matched for countless outfits. I can't thank you enough, Kate, Lisa said as they lugged their bags to the car. This has been eye-opening. My pleasure, Kate replied with a smile. But the real test comes tomorrow when you have to put an outfit together on your own. The next morning, Lisa stood in front of her closet, but this time with excitement instead of despair. She had carefully hung up all her new clothes and donated the old ones that no longer served her. For her first day with her new wardrobe, she chose the straight-leg jeans, the emerald green blouse, and the comfortable black flats. She added the book-patterned scarf as a final touch and looked in the mirror. Wow, she whispered to herself. The person looking back at her looked put together, stylish and confident, like an adult who knew what she was doing. When she walked into the library where she worked, her colleague Michael did a double-take. Lisa, is that you? You look different today. Lisa smiled. Just some new clothes. Nothing major. But it was major. Throughout the day, she caught her reflection in windows and computer screens and barely recognized herself. Not because she looked dramatically different, but because she carried herself differently. She stood taller, smiled more, felt more present in her own body. During her lunch break, she called Kate. You were right, she said without preamble. The right clothes do make a difference. I've received so many compliments today. I told you, Kate laughed. It's not about the clothes themselves. It's about how they make you feel. Over the next few weeks, Lisa continued to experiment with her new wardrobe. Some combinations worked, better than others, but she was no longer afraid to try. She even started taking pictures of successful outfits so she could remember them for the future. One day, as she was helping a patron find a book, the woman commented on Lisa's outfit. The wrap dress with the ankle boots. You have such a lovely sense of style, the woman said. I always struggle with finding clothes that suit me. Lisa smiled, remembering how she had felt just a month ago. Actually, I recently learned a lot about that. The key is finding what works for your body type and makes you feel good. The woman looked interested. Really? I've always just bought whatever was on sale. I used to do the same, Lisa admitted. But I discovered that investing in fewer, better pieces actually saves money in the long run because you wear them more often. That makes sense, the woman nodded. Maybe I should rethink my approach to shopping. If you're interested, Lisa offered, I could recommend my friend Kate. She works at the clothing store downtown and has an amazing eye for fashion. The woman brightened. That would be wonderful. Thank you. That evening, Lisa texted Kate about the potential new client, and Kate was thrilled. Look at you spreading the gospel of good shopping, Kate wrote back with a laughing emoji. As the seasons changed, Lisa found herself actually looking forward to shopping for weather-appropriate clothes. In the past, she would have dreaded it and put it off until she was freezing in summer clothes during the first snowfall. With Kate's guidance, she learned to build a capsule wardrobe for each season, a small collection of versatile pieces that could be mixed and matched. She became more selective, asking herself questions before buying anything new. Does this fit well? Will I actually wear this? Does it go with at least 3 other things I own? 6 months after their initial shopping trip, Lisa and Kate were having coffee when Lisa realized something. You know what? I haven't had a single I have nothing to wear moment since we went shopping. Kate looked pleased. That's the goal. A well-planned wardrobe means you always have something appropriate to wear. It's affected other parts of my life too, Lisa mused. I'm more confident at work. I've even started speaking up more in meetings. Clothes are powerful that way, Kate nodded. When you look good, you feel good. I've also saved money surprisingly, Lisa added. Since I'm not constantly buying random cheap things that I never wear, my budget actually goes further. Kate raised her coffee cup in a toast. To the power of smart shopping, Lisa clinked her cup against Kate's. And to good friends who save you from cartoon pumpkin sweaters. They both laughed, and Lisa felt a wave of gratitude. What had started as a simple shopping trip had turned into a valuable life lesson about self-presentation, quality over quantity, and the confidence that comes from knowing you look your best. As they finished their coffee and prepared to leave, Kate glanced at Lisa's outfit, the burgundy leather jacket over a simple white tee with jeans. You know what? Kate said with a smile. I think you've graduated from my styling services. You've developed your own sense of style now. Lisa beamed. I had a good teacher. The student has become the master, Kate said dramatically, making them both laugh again. Walking home, Lisa caught her reflection in a store window and smiled at the confident woman looking back at her. Shopping for new clothes had given her much more than just a refreshed wardrobe. It had given her a new way of presenting herself to the world. And as she passed the clothing store where it had all started, she made a mental note to look for a thank you gift for Kate. Perhaps a scarf to match that book-patterned one. Something that would remind them both of the day Lisa had learned that shopping for new clothes wasn't just about the clothes themselves, but about discovering who you really are and how you want to show up in the world. Did you enjoy this story about Lisa's shopping adventure? If it helped you improve your English or taught you some useful shopping vocabulary, please hit the like button and share it with your friends who are also learning English. Don't forget to subscribe to Story-Driven English for more engaging stories that make language learning fun and natural. Drop a comment below telling us about your own shopping experiences or any other story topics you'd like to hear next. Your support helps our channel grow, and we're so grateful for each and every one of you. See you in the next story. Key vocabulary. Repeated throughout. Wardrobe. The collection of clothes that someone owns. Closet. A small room or cabinet where clothes are stored. Budget. The amount of money available to spend. Fashion sense. The ability to dress stylishly. Fitting. Room. A small room in a store where you can try on clothes. Size. How large or small a piece of clothing is. Style. A particular design or fashion outfit. A set of clothes worn together. Try on. To put on a piece of clothing to see if it fits or looks good. Mix and match. To combine different items of clothing to create different outfits. Basics. Simple. Essential clothing items that can be worn with many other pieces. Investment piece. An expensive item that will last a long time and remain stylish. Statement piece. A distinctive, eye-catching item of clothing or jewelry. Body type. The general shape and proportions of someone's body. Color palette. A range of colors that work well together and suit someone. Accessorize. To add items like jewelry, scarves, or belts to complete an outfit. Versatile. Able to be used for many different purposes or occasions. Casual. Relaxed, informal clothing suitable for everyday wear. Professional. Clothing suitable for work or business settings. Confidence. Feeling sure about yourself and your abilities.